Sports Illustrated. You know, going through all the major sports announcers slash analysts and trying to rank them. I might rank them before the season starts on which ones I think are the most logical and the most illogical. Sports Illustrated, you're kind of cruising on that fine line, as they would say. So, Sports Illustrated says that we should go ahead and sign Stephon Gilmore. The Bengals should jump at the opportunity to add Gilmore, who proved last season he still has plenty to offer on the field, starting every game and recording 2 interceptions in 2023. Listen, okay? I agree. We're going to lose Cheeto this offseason. Well, in literally 2 days. We're going to lose Cheeto. We're going to need to fill his spot with somebody else. Because if you look at our roster, we have Cam Taylor-Britt, Mike Hilton, DJ Turner. You need to get another cornerback in there, right? So, I agree. It's very possible that Cincinnati either finds a maybe more veteran cornerback in free agency, or they draft somebody and they get them as that fourth corner. And the goal is that cornerback 1 is Cam Taylor-Britt, cornerback 2 is Mike Hilton, 3 is DJ Turner, and then you draft somebody else to fill in that fourth spot. And that's why we're not bringing back Cheeto, because Cheeto is 30 years old and he hasn't been the same since his back injury. So why would we bring in a 33-year-old cornerback? We're getting rid of a 30-year-old cornerback because he's coming off a major injury and he's 30 years old. We're not going to get a 33-year-old corner. I don't think this would ever happen. Not only do the Bengals not like to sign people over the age of 30, that's like automatic. They don't do it. It don't matter who you are. Over the age of 30, you're not being signed by Cincy. Not only is that not going to happen, I love Stephon Gilmore. I think he's really good. And I think he was really good for the Buffalo Bills way back in 2016. And he's old. He's old. And the last thing we need right now is to sign somebody and then halfway through the season he gets hurt. And I'm not saying he will, okay? I'm not saying that he's injury prone. He's not. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. He might not last another full season. He's 34 years old. At some point, your body breaks down. You're not able to do what you're able to do back in the day. And while I understand that, yeah, he might still be a great corner and have a lot to give. Cool. He can do that for another team. There's a reason why we didn't sign Patrick Peterson last offseason. We could have signed Patrick Peterson. The Steelers did instead. Why? Because we said we're not going down that route. And logically, that was a smart idea because Patrick Peterson just got cut by the Steelers a couple of days ago. Listen, I understand the idea, again, of picking up a free agent corner. I understand that concept. And if there is one that presents themselves to us and we think that it's a good fit, we're going to go for him, right? That's 100% the move. I just don't know if Stephon Gilmore is the option. I don't think he is the option, nor I don't think the Bengals would target him. He does have a 76.1 run defense grade, which is great. We want our corners to be good at run defense because that's our biggest issue. Coverage grade 72.3, which is still really good. 74.4 overall grade, which again, like I said before, is really good. And I'm not, doubting that he still has some left in the tank to go out there and play, really great football for the foreseeable future. I think he could probably last another year. He probably could. But we're not in the situation as a team right now, right? With Joe coming back healthy, T right now on a franchise tag. I think we'll get a contract worked out, but you never know. You gotta take things, 1 second at a time here. T's on the franchise tag. We're gonna lose Cheeto, Tyler Boyd. We're 100% gonna lose Jonah Williams. We might lose DJ Reader. We're trying to keep the band together and also put Band-Aids everywhere to fix the holes that we're losing. I don't think we're gonna add maybe potentially there is a chance he could. We can't right now afford there's a chance. I'd rather take a guy who is younger, maybe less experienced, but more of a solid overall option than go with Stephon Gilmore. And again, Stephon Gilmore is still a great player, but I'm not it. I'm not about it. And not only that, there's also veteran minimums you're going to have to give him. It really does depend on the price tag, as I always say, to a certain degree, I feel like. But yes, price tag will matter. And another reason why I'm so off the idea of going with him is because there's going to be more than one team interested in him. There will be. I mean, again, as you know, Sports Illustrated said, he's coming off a decent season. He played the whole year. He had 2 interceptions. And for a desperate team out there who needs corner more than anything, they're going to try to spend good money on Stephon Gilmore. And maybe the Cowboys, I know they're low in cap, but we already know how much the cap honestly doesn't matter anymore. If they tried to pursue him, now we're in a bidding war with 2 other guys for a 34-year-old corner. It's just not logical. I understand the concept, though. And looking at free agency, because we do have, there are some free agent corners available. I'm not sure how amped we're going to be in free agency here to go after a corner. I still think we probably will address this in the draft and try to just kind of, build our secondary as the season goes on. But, I mean, there are a lot of names in free agency. If you want a corner, I mean, I wouldn't be against the idea of bringing back Eli Apple for league minimum. League minimum Eli Apple as a rotation guy, I don't think that's the worst thing. Flowers, bring back Flowers for league minimum. Trey Flowers. Like, there's options available here we could do. And again, like I said, there's a lot of options, by the way. And Trey Flowers, where was he? I just saw him. We could bring him back. And I know he's up there in age as well, but I mean, he's an option. Eli Apple, bring him back for pretty much nothing. No one's probably going to sign him. So if you really want to go out there and get an older corner, I mean, Eli's only 28 years old, don't get me wrong, but you can find options on free agency that I really speech impediment here, that I really wouldn't do that otherwise. Yeah, 30 years old for Trey Flowers. And even Ronald Darby, coming from Baltimore, he was pretty solid Baltimore. So there's a lot of options. Okay, there's a lot of options. Stephon Gilmore, not the option I would go with, personally speaking. I'll see you guys in the next one. And also a little side note, Cheeto is 28. He'll be 29 next year, not 30. He'll be 29. Peace out.